Hello and welcome back to the weekly news. This is Semaphore News. I am your host, Reverend Janet Callahan. As always, Semaphore is brought to you by Spiral Moon Family Circle and Spiral Moon Media Group. We broadcast on paganpublicradio.com, which is found on a number of Pagan online radio station apps and on our website. We also broadcast on Spiral Moon TV. You can find this news broadcast on our website, spiralmoontv.com, and on both Spiral Moon TV and Semaphore News Facebook groups, the Spiral Moon TV YouTube channel, Spiral Moon TV Twitch, which is listed under Spiral Moon Family Circle. I think I'm forgetting one. Anyway, and on Roku, on the Spiral Moon TV app on Roku. So, as always, up there in your upper left corner are our sponsors. Our sponsors are Animal Reiki, Epona Author Solutions, Good Vibrations Energy Studio, Silver Wheel Services, the Neurodivergent Voices series, Spiral Moon Academy, and Spiral Moon Education. If you'd like to advertise with us, feel free to reach out, message me, or anything else, any other way you want to get a hold of us, and let's chat. We have options. So let's get down to this week's events. Actually, let's start with last week's events. Was there anything to report from last week? Oh, right. Last weekend was Hestia's Hearth and Home Thrift Store's online grand opening. So we're super excited that is officially open. We've got stuff to get added onto the site. We're seeking volunteers to help with that. If you're interested, please reach out and let me know. We actually have nothing on our calendar with this week, which sounds a little bit interesting to me. That must be wrong. So let's see what's on Facebook. Facebook has today at 6 p.m. there's a grand opening for a new shop in Taylor called Trail Post and Hive. That's at 22391 Ecorse Road, Suite B, and runs from 6 to 8 p.m. Today, there are also a number of meditation and yoga classes. If you're interested in those and you're looking for some, go check it out on Facebook, because there are a ton of them. Out in Mount Morris on Friday is Divination and Libation at Gaia's Goods. You should definitely check them out if you are not familiar with them. They have stuff going on every weekend and a lot of cool stuff for sale. Friday is also Crimson's Game Night at Crimson Commuter in Madison Heights. Saturday is the 41st Annual Christmas in Cloth and Craft Show. Saturday, all weekend, there are a bunch of yoga things going on. And sound baths and gong journeys. And so if you're looking for that sort of thing, go check it out on Facebook. Seriously. Dozens of them. On Saturday is also First Metaphysical Church of Davison, their monthly psychic fair. Last month, Bethany and I went out to that. That was a great time. Number of great psychics and a lot of cool stuff for sale. This Saturday, there is a holiday mystical market at Breathe Yoga Salt at 7 Mile Road in Livonia. Crafts and food for sale, and a number of practitioners like Reiki, massage, astrology, psychics, etc. Most weekends, Bethany and I go to some event, and that might be it this week. Saturday, there's a class out at Arts and Crafts all the way out in Hartford. with the Lenormand method of divination. If you haven't been out to Arts and Craft, you should probably do it at some point. They're over on the west side of the state, but it is probably worth the drive. They have a really wide selection of books that you're not going to find most places, and a really knowledgeable staff. They have stuff going on all the time too. So what else? Sunday is MEC's in-person board meeting at 10 a.m. out at the Marriott Ann Arbor Ypsilanti Eagle Ridge. I forget what it's called. Anyway, the hotel where convocation is being held. Sunday, there's a throat singing workshop at Centerpiece and Sisterhood Circles Activating the Goddess Within in Westland. A number of drum circles and other things like that later this week as well. Tuesday night, as always, is the family happy hour at Keys to Manifestation out in Lansing. Again, if you're out that direction, you should go check them out. They are affiliated with Weavers of the Web ATC. They have regular rituals, regular classes, and they also host the Pagans in Need Food Pantry. So definitely check them out if you're out that way. Tuesday, there is the Crystal Critter Creations with Daniel. That looks like it's at the Boston Tea Room. And there is an Angels and Spirit Guides workshop at Crimson Commuter. What else? And that's about it. Does that put us through the end of this week? Yep, that puts us into next week, actually. So that's everything that's going on for the next week in our community that we know about. Obviously, if you know about other things, you should be putting them on our calendar or telling the people running them to put them on our calendar. So with that being said, as always, we are interested in content creators. We have a podcast network, a TV station, and a radio station to fill with stuff. We want to focus really in on pagan-made content for the pagan community, because we think that's a huge thing that we need as a community. It helps us grow together and be a stronger community. We also invite you to check out the Pagan Chamber of Commerce. We host some classes, we have some other stuff going on, and we would like to be able to run group ads in bigger publications and that sort of thing. But we need a bigger group of people to make that viable. We always have classes on spiralmooneducation.org. Some of them are virtual, some of them are not. On the 15th, we will have a virtual class on food preparation, but like many of our classes, it will be recorded. So if you do not attend this time around, you can always go back and sign up for it later and watch the video. What else? Beyond that, we're also looking for writers for SEMAPHHORE News. So if you are interested in writing for us, please reach out. We're also looking for reporters for other areas besides Metro Detroit. So if you're interested in setting up a news report just like this, let me know and I will help walk you through everything and we'll get you on the air. With that, I think that's all we have for this week. So have a great astrological Samhain if that's what you're celebrating, and we will talk to you soon.